we are discussing exponential and logarithmic functions. So let's discuss exponential function. What are the exponential equations? Exponential equations. Exponential means something be raised to any expression to the power of something. So here let's say to study a to the power x is equal to b type equation. What will be the solutions of these in different cases of values of a and b? So if a to the power x is equal to b, then x belongs to phi if a greater than 0 and b is less than or equal to 0. If a is positive and b is less than or equal to 0, then value of x will be phi. Example, let's say solve 2 to the power x square minus x is equal to, let's say here, minus 3. So this side is what? Negative value. Now if we raise power of any positive number, then value of that expression can never be negative. That means if b is less than or equal to, if this value is negative and base is positive, then whatever the expression here will have no solution. That means solution of this will be, solution is x belongs to phi. There will be no solution because here base is positive. If you substitute any value in the power, left hand side will be always positive and right hand side is given negative, so there will be no solution for this. Now second one is x is equal to log of b base a if a is positive and b is positive, a does not equal to 1. If a does not equal to 1 and b is positive, a is positive, then solution of this can be written as x is equal to log of b base a. So let's say example of this one. Solve 2 to the power x square minus x is equal to 3. Okay, so whatever the expression, what will be the solution of this one? Take it as x, then this type of equation, solution of this one can be written as this, because here b is what? 3, which is already positive, base is 2, which is already positive, and base is not equal to 1. So solution of this can be written as what? X square minus x is equal to log of 3 base 2. This you can take as x. So x is equal to what? Log 3 base 2. From this equation, if a to the power x is equal to b, then you can write x is equal to log of b base a. In the same way, in place of x, what is written? X square minus x. So x square minus x will be equal to log of 3 base 2. Now you can solve from here. So x square minus x take left hand side, this side, this is log 3 base 2 is equal to 0. So this is quadratic equation. You can solve 1 plus minus of root b square minus 4 of log 3 base 2 divided by 2. So these are the two solutions for this equation. X is equal to 1 plus minus of root 1 plus log 1 plus 4 log 3 base 2 divided by 2. So this is the answer. Now next, third, x will be 5 if a is equal to 1 and b does not equal to 1. If right hand side is not equal to 1 and left hand side is 1, then solution will be always 5, because whatever the value of x, if you substitute here, let's say example 1 to the power x is equal to 3. So here solution will be what? X solution is x is equal to 5, because if you substitute any power of x, any power here, whatever the value of x, if you substitute, left hand side will be 1 and right hand side is given 3. So there will be no value of x which can equate these two values. So in this case solution will be about 5. Now fourth is x is equal to, x belongs to R, if a is equal to b is equal, a is equal to 1, b is equal to 1. Whatever the value of x it can attain is equal to R here. So if you substitute here, x is 1 to the power x is equal to 1, then value of x will be all real number. Now if 1 to the power x square minus x is equal to 1, then in this case also solution will be all real number. If you apply here root, then condition will be due to root. You have to apply let's solve this question. Solve 1 to the power x square minus x root is equal to 1. What will be the solution of this one in this case? So in numerator it is not given x, so it is given what? Root of x square minus x, and you know that root inside square root can never be negative. So first of all you have to apply the condition x square minus x greater than or equal to 0, then x into x minus 1 greater than or equal to 0. So x will be what? Minus infinity to 0 union 1 to infinity. The equation is valid only for these values of x, because here root is given, so solution will not be all real number because of root is given. So for these values of x, root is defined. So instead of all real number, solution will be what? This one in this case. Now next property is what? If f of a to the power x is equal to t is equal to 0, then to solve, put a to the power x is equal to t and simplify. Example, let's say 5 to the power 2x minus 3 into 5 to the power x plus 2 is equal to 0. You have to solve this question. So this is what this can be written as. How will you solve this question? This can be written as 5 to the power x whole square minus 3 times 5 to the power x plus 2 is equal to 0. If you take left hand side as fx, then this is what? In place of x, every here is substituted which value? 5 to the power x. 5 to the power x is here also, and here it is given also. So you can substitute first here. Let 5 to the power x is equal to t. Substitute this one. Then this equation can be t square minus 3t plus 2 is equal to 0. Now factorize this one. So this can be written as t minus 1 into t minus 2 is equal to 0. So solution will be what? T is equal to 1 or t is equal to 2. Now t is what? T is 5 to the power x. Now substitute here. So this is 5 to the power x is equal to 1 or 5 to the power x is equal to 2. So solution of this one will be what? 5 to the power x is equal to 5 to the power 0. 1 can be written as 5 to the power 0. So solution from here will be x equal to 0. Solution from here, I told you that if a to the power x is equal to b, then x can be written as log of b base a. So solution from here, it will be log of 2 base 5. That means x is equal to log of 2 base 5. So these are the answers in this case. These are the solutions. Now let's solve another question. 5 to the power 2x minus 24 into 5 to the power x minus 25 is equal to 0. So what will be the solution of this one? This can be written as 5 to the power x whole square minus 24 into 5 to the power x minus 25 is equal to 0. Now substitute here, let t is equal to 5 to the power x. Then this will be t square minus 24t minus 25 is equal to 0. So t will be what? Then t will be 24 plus minus of root 24 square plus 4 into 25 divided by 2. So this will be how much? This will be 24 plus minus of under root 24 square. It will be how much? 576. This is 576 plus 100. That means 676 divided by 2. So t will be is equal to 24 plus my root of this one will be what? 26 divided by 2. That means t will be how much? 24 plus 26 divided by 2 or 24 minus 26 divided by 2. The root of this one will be 26. So 24 plus minus of 26 by 2. Now take sum of these. So this will be how much? This will be 25 or this will be how much? This will be minus 1. Now put the value of t. So it is given t is equal to, it is given 25 or minus 1. That means 5 to the power x is equal to 25 or 5 to the power x is equal to minus 1. So from here 5 to the power x is equal to 5 to the power 2 or 5 to the power x is equal to minus 1. So this cannot be the solution because here base is positive, so left hand side can never be negative value. So this is rejected. Now solution of this one will be what? X is equal to 2. So answer, this is the answer. X is equal to 2 only. Now next property is, if alpha a to the power fx plus beta b to the power fx plus C is equal to 0, AB is equal to 1, AB positive, then substitute a to the power x, a to the power fx is equal to t. If product of a into b, base of the function, product of these two bases a into b is what? Unity. Then and ab are positive numbers. Then to solve this equation, this type of equation, substitute a to the power fx is equal to what? T. Now solve this equation. Let's say 2 to the power x plus 1 plus 2 to the power 2 minus x is equal to 7. Let's say you have to solve this equation. How you solve this equation? This can be written as 2 to the power x into 2. This can be written as 2 to the power x into 2 plus this can be written as 2 to the power x into 2 to the power minus x is equal to what? 7. So this is 2 into 2 to the power x plus 4 into, this can be written as 1 by 2 to the power x is equal to 7. Here if you compare, a is equal to 2 and b is equal to 1 by 2. So ab is equal to what? AB is 1 and both are positive numbers. So you can substitute here, let 2 to the power x is equal to t. Then this can be written as 2 into t plus 4 by t is equal to 7, because this can be written as what? 1 by 2 to the power x. So this is t, then this will be what? 1 by t. Now simplify this equation. So take LCM. So this will be 2t square minus 2t square plus 4 is equal to 70. Take LCM and multiply it to the right hand side. So this will be 2t square minus 70 plus 4 is equal to 0. Now simplify this equation. So t will be how much? 7 plus minus of under root b square minus 4 into 4 into 2 divide by 4. So this is 7 plus minus of under root 49 minus 32 divide by 4. So what will be the value of this one? This is 7 plus minus of root. This is how much? This is 7 and this is 1 divided by 4. So there will be two values. T will be 7 plus root 17 by 4 or 7 minus root 17 by 4. Now substitute here the value of t. Value of t is how much? 2 to the power x. So here it is given 2 to the power x is equal to 7 plus root 17 by 4 or 2 to the power x is equal to 7 minus root 17 by 4. Root 17 is how much? 4 point something. If you subtract from 7, it will be positive number. Right hand side is positive and this is also positive. So solution of this one can be written as by using, if a to the power x is equal to b, then x will be what? Log of b base n. So solution of this one will be what? X is equal to log of base 2 7 plus root 17 by 4, or from here it will be log of 7 minus root 17 by 4 base 2. So these are the two solutions for this equation. These are the answer in this case. Now next property is what? If a to the power fx plus b to the power fx is equal to c, and a square plus b square is equal to c, then solution will be fx is equal to 2. In this case, if a to the power fx plus b to the power fx is equal to c and condition is a square plus b square is equal to c, then solution will be what? Fx is equal to 2 in this case. Let's see question. Solve this question. 3 to the power x minus 4 plus 5 to the power x minus 4 is equal to, let's say, 34. Solve this question. Then if you take here, power is here same, power is same in both cases. In both term power is same, and here let's say this is a is equal to 3 and b is equal to 5, then a square plus b square will be how much? 3 square plus 5 square, that means 9 plus 25. So this is what? 34, and this is equal to what? C. So the condition, this condition satisfy in this case. So solution will be what? Solution will be fx is equal to 2. Fx is what? X minus 4. This is fx. So x minus 4 is equal to 2. Then x will be equal to 6. This is the answer in this case. Solution for this case. Now next property is what? Next property is if a times if alpha a to the power fx plus beta b to the power fx plus c times gamma to the power fx is equal to 0, and b square is equal to ac. If this condition satisfy, a, b, c are positive number, then to solve put a by b to the power fx is equal to t. In this case, you have, if equation is of the type alpha a to the power fx plus beta b to the power fx plus c, you can take here, this is c and this is take as gamma. Gamma c to the power fx is equal to 0, and condition is like this one, b square is equal to ac. Then you have to put the value of a by b to the power fx is equal to t in this case. Let's say solve this question. 64 9 to the power x minus 84 times 12 to the power x plus 27 16 to the power x is equal to 0. You have to solve this question. Now see here, if you compare with this equation, then a is equal to 9 and b is equal to what? 12 and c is equal to 16. Right? Check this condition. B square is equal to whether this condition satisfy or not. So b square will be how much? 144. Now multiply a into c. This will be 9 into 16. This is also 144. That means this condition satisfied. B square is equal to AC is satisfying the condition. So to solve this equation, we substitute what? B by a by b to the power fx is equal to t. Here in place of fx, what is given? X. That means a is how much? 9 divided by b is how much? 12 to the power x. We have to substitute this one. A by b to the power fx is equal to 9 by 12 to the power x, because in place of fx it is given x. So this is how much? This is 3 by 4 to the power x is equal to t. Right? Now divide here by 12. Divide by 12 to the power x. So this will be how much? 64. 9 to the power x by 12 to the power x minus 84. 12 to the power x by 12 to the power x plus 27. 16 to the power x by 12 to the power x is equal to 0. So this is equal to 64 times. This can be written as 9 by 12 to the power x minus 84 plus 27, and this will be written as 16 by 12 to the power x is equal to 0. So this is 64, 3 by 4 to the power x minus 84 plus 27. This can be written as 4 by 3 to the power x is equal to 0. Now 3 by 4 to the power x is equal to t. Then from here, if you compare, if you find 1 by t, then it will be what? 4 by 3 to the power x. So this will be how much? 64t minus 84 plus 27. This is how much? 1 by t is equal to 0. 3 by 4 to the power x is t. Then if you reverse this, 1 by t will be what? 4 by 3 to the power x. Now simplify this one. Take LCM. So this will be 64 times t square minus 84t plus 27 by t is equal to 0. So this is equal to 64t square minus 84t plus 27 is equal to 0. You can multiply t to this side because t is not equal to 0. 4 by t is what? 3 by 4 to the power x. If you substitute any value of x, this cannot be 0. So t is not 0. You can write this because t is not non-zero number. Now simplify this one. So t will be how much? 84 plus minus of under root 84 square minus 4 into 64 into 27 divided by 64 into 2. So solve this number. So t is equal to 84. So this can be written as how much? Divide by 2 this number. So this will be 4, this will be 2 plus minus of under root. Take 2 inside. So this will be how much? Inside it will be 4. So this will be how much? 4. 2 into 4 2 minus 64 into 27 divided by 64. Right. Again you can divide by 2. So this can be written as 3 and 2, and divide this number by 2 and this number also by 2. Then this will be 21 plus minus of under root. This will be how much? 21 into 21 minus this will be 1 16 into 27 by this one. So what will be the value of 21? What will be these numbers? So this will be 21 plus minus of under root. From here this will be what? This can be written as how much? 3 into 7 into 3 into 7 minus 16 into 9 into 3 divided by 32. 9 can be taken outside, so this will be how much? This will be 21 plus minus 3 under root of, here it will be how much? 49 minus, this will be 48 divided by 32. So this is equal to how much? 21 plus minus 3 by 32. So t will be equal to how much? If you take plus sign, this will be 24 by 32, or if you take minus sign, then 21, it will be 18 by 32. You take plus sign once and minus sign once, value of t will be this. So now divide this. So this will be 3 by 4, or this will be how much? 9 by, this will be 9 by 16. Now what is the value of t? Value of t is what? 3 by 4 to the power x is equal to 3 by 4, or 3 by 4 to the power x is equal to 9 by 16. So from here x will be 1, or from here x will be 2, because this can be written as how much? This 3 by 4 to the power 2, and power can be compared. So x is equal to 2, here x is equal to 1. So these are the two solutions of the equation. Now next property is what? If a to the power x is greater than a to the power y, then x is greater than y if a is greater than 1. X is less than y if a lies between 0 to 1. Next property, if a to the power x is greater than or equal to a to the power y, then x is greater than or equal to y if a is greater than 1, and x is less than or equal to y if a lies between 0 to 1. Now we will discuss questions based on these inequalities in the next class.